Hi everyone, good evening and welcome to the YouTube channel of PRATHAM Test Prep. Myself Juhi Sharma, and here we are with yet another current affairs session wherein we'll cover the current affairs from the 16th of October to the 19th of October. I hope everybody is doing fine. Now let me just tell you that these current affairs episodes are a part of our series known as Current Affairs SAMVAD, wherein we cover the current affairs of the past 2 to 3 days every week, twice. So these current affairs Samvad episodes happen on every Monday and Friday at 8:30 p.m. Every Monday and Friday 8:30 p.m. these episodes go live on Pratham Test Prep's YouTube channel, wherein you can cover the current affairs of the past 2 to 3 days. Now these episodes are really helpful for undergraduate entrances, or if you are preparing for any entrance exam in which current affairs is a part of. These episodes are extremely important for you. These are important for law entrances, for management entrances, hotel management entrances, psychology entrances, and many more, right? So without wasting too much of your time, let's quickly move on to the first slide. But before doing that, if you are new over here, hi, my name is Juhi, and we do these series of current affairs Samvad on every Monday and Friday. If you're new to the channel, take a moment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already, and give this video a thumbs up. And yes, let's quickly see the first news. But before that, let us see that what is the quote for the day. So the quote for today is, the best way to predict your future is to create it. And this is a very famous quote said by Mr. Abraham Lincoln, right? Now let's see the first news of the day. The first news is about International Day for Eradication of Poverty. International Day for Eradication of Poverty, which is observed every year on the 17th of October. Yes, every year on the 17th of October, International Day for Eradication of Poverty is observed, right? Now, what is the aim of it? The aim of it is to actually spread awareness about how people are living under poverty, about how struggles people are facing who are living under the poverty. So that is what is the aim for this day, to raise awareness about the struggles of people living in the poverty. Alright, now every important day has a theme attached to it. So for this particular day, the theme attached for the year 2023 is Building Forward Together. Building Forward Together is the theme, and it is ending persistent poverty, respecting all people and our planet is basically the theme for the year 2023. For which day? For International Day of Eradication of Poverty. In which year the first time it was established? So the very first time it got commemorated in Paris, France in the year 1987, right? And the United Nations officially said that 17th of October, October 17 will be the International Day for Eradication of Poverty. So which international organization is related to it? It is United Nations, which was formed in the year 1945 and headquarters are in New York. I hope this is clear to everybody. Now moving further to the next important day we have is about World Health Summit. Now this World Health Summit is actually for global health, right? It is actually an international strategic forum for global health, and for the very first time this summit was founded in the year 2009, and it was on the 300th anniversary of Berlin Curated Hospital, right? Now there was this German Chancellor who also happens to be the President of the Republic of France, President of the European Commission and Director General of WHO. So it is held under the patronage of all these people, this World Health Summit, and for the very first time it was held in the year 2009, alright, on the 30th anniversary of Berlin Curated Hospital, right? Now as it is observed on the for the very first time in 2009 on the anniversary of Berlin Curated Hospital. So one should know that the summit is held annually in Berlin, which is in Germany, right? So what is the aim, what is the agenda? Basically better health and well-being for all is the aim and agenda of this World Health Summit. And what is the theme for the year 2023? The theme is a defining year for global health action. Defining year for global health action. Now you should be aware that World Health Summit, the organization behind this is, there is one organization which is behind this, which is WHO. WHO is behind this, right? It is one of the principal agencies, right? One of the specialized agencies of health, okay, which is affiliated from the United Nations. So WHO was founded in the year 1945 and the headquarters are in Geneva, Switzerland. Who is the Director General or who's the President of WHO? The President of WHO is Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, is the President of WHO. So this is all about World Health Summit. I hope it is clear to everybody. Now moving on, we have the next news, which is about Skill India partnered with Coca-Cola to launch a program. So we have NSDC. What is NSDC? NSDC is the National Skill Development Corporation, right? That is what NSDC is. Now NSDC has announced a program in partnership with Coca-Cola India. And what is the program? This program is the Superpower Retailer Program. आपको पता है that इंडिया में हमारा स्किल इंडिया मिशन जो है वो चल रहा है, उसके अंडर NSDC ने अनाउंस किया है एक पार्टनरशिप प्रोग्राम विद कोका-कोला इंडिया. इसका जो पायलट प्रोजेक्ट है, the pilot project is being run in the state of Odisha. And what this partnership will do, what this initiative will do, इससे basically इंडिया का इकोनॉमी जो है वो क्या होगा, वो आपका elevate होगा. It will strengthen the economy of India. It will reskill, it will skill and it will upskill the retailers. So this is how it is going to help it. All right. पायलट प्रोजेक्ट कहाँ शुरू हो रहा है? पायलट प्रोजेक्ट इसका शुरू हो रहा है आपका उड़ीसा में. स्किल इंडिया मिशन के अंदर ये प्रोग्राम शुरू है. तो गवर्नमेंट ने जो स्किल इंडिया मिशन जो था टू रीस्किल, अपस्किल एंड स्किल द द पीपल ऑफ द कंट्री. सो ये गवर्नमेंट स्कीम थी जो कि लॉन्च हुई थी आपकी 2015 में. ऑलराइट. सो दिस इज अबाउट द स्किल इंडिया मिशन ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया. आई होप दिस न्यूज इज क्लियर. Moving on, we have a news about exercise, military exercise, I would say, right? So this is an exercise which is known as Sagur Kavach, right? If it is Sagur Kavach, has to do somewhere with the coastal exercise or the maritime exercise or the navy exercise, but Sagur Kavach is a 2-day coastal security exercise. Now इसमें क्या है आपका, इसमें जितनी भी आपकी maritime security agencies हैं, right, उसमें ये सारे involved हैं and this is conducted by the Indian Navy. कहाँ conduct हो रहा है ये? आंध्र प्रदेश, तमिलनाडु and पुडुचेरी, right? सागर कवच. Now one you should aware that यहाँ पर बेसिकली कि कोस्टल सिक्योरिटी मैकेनिज्म कैसा है, राइट? अगर कोई इमीडिएट या फिर नॉट सो प्लान्ड थ्रेट अगर कोई सी साइड से इमर्ज हो रहा है, सो हाउ आर coastal security is going to react to it, right? So this is what the aim of this Sagar Kavach exercise is. What is Kavach? Kavach is actually a cover, right? So they are going to do with that. This exercise is closely monitored by the Joint Operations Center East at Vishakhapatnam, and that particular center is actually the hub, the central hub of all such operations and exercises that are taking place. Now this exercise will not only be incorporating just the ships, rather enhanced security measures are instituted and extensive aerial surveillance also is undertaken where they have aircrafts and helicopters as well, and this will actually strengthen the coastal security architecture. Alright, so it is all about exercise Sagar Kavach, which involve the maritime security agencies. Now moving further, we have a news about the best tourism village award. So the best tourism village award goes to Navarpind Sardaran, right? Navarpind Sardaran gets the most tourism village award. Now ये गांव कहाँ पर है? दिस विलेज इज इन पंजाब में, एक जगह है गुरदासपुर, वहां पर है. एंड इस विलेज को दिया गया है बेस्ट टूरिज्म विलेज ऑफ इंडिया 2023. किसने दिया है? यूनियन मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ टूरिज्म. मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ टूरिज्म कौन देखता है? श्री जी किशन रेड्डी इज द यूनियन मिनिस्टर फॉर दैट, राइट. नाउ यहाँ पे बेसिकली क्या था, गुरदासपुर का जो कल्चरल लेगेसी है टूरिज्म को प्रमोट करने के लिए, एक्टिवली लोकल पॉपुलेशन को एंगेज रखने के लिए, एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटीज को एक्सटेंसिवली क्रिएट करने के लिए, विमेन एम्पावरमेंट के लिए, राइट, all these things. And because of all these things, Navanpet Sardaran had got the best tourism village award. Now this recognition was actually a testament to the remarkable efforts of these Sangha sisters, right. आपने Sangha sisters के बारे में सुना होगा, कोठी and people Haveli, and how they promoted sustainable tourism in the village, and it is all because of the sisters' commitment of how they have protected their ancestral homes and advancing the eco-tourism. Okay, so this is all about the best tourism village which has been given to Navanpet Sardaran village. Simple question आएगा आपका यहाँ से, आपको संगा सिस्टर्स के बारे में पूछ सकते हैं, आपको पूछ सकते हैं कि नावलपिंड सरदारन आपका जो बेस्ट टूरिज्म विलेज है वो कहाँ पर है, और हु इज द you or who is looking after the tourism ministry. All these questions have been answered over here. All right, moving on to the next important news, which is about India's ambassador to the UN in Geneva. So it is Mr. Arindam Bagchi. So Arindam Bagchi has been appointed as India's ambassador to the United Nations in Geneva. Now this has been announced by the Ministry of External Affairs that Arindam Bagchi will be the next permanent representative to the UN, right. He will be the next permanent representative to the UN and the other global bodies in Geneva. Now Arindam Bagchi will succeed whom? Arindam Bagchi से पहले थे इंद्रमणि पांडे, right, here the incumbent Indian envoy or ambassador, but Arindam Bagchi would be the permanent representative from India to the UN, right. He is an IFS, which is an Indian Foreign Service officer, and apart from that, during the COVID-19 pandemic, he was also the spokesperson of the External Affairs Ministry during March 2020 as well, when the pandemic has just hit. Now, as we have discussed in the previous slide also, as I've told you in the previous slides also, that United Nations was formed in the year 1945. The headquarters of United Nations are in New York. The United Nations is currently made up of 193 member states. It was, it was actually formed on 24th of October, right, as the United Nations Day, because on this day United Nations was formally established, and Antonio Guterres is the current Secretary General of the United Nations. This is all information that you should be knowing about the UN. One more thing, the United Nations has 6 principal organs, right, out of which one organ, which is the Trusteeship Council, has been disabled, but it is still considered as one of the organs of it. Apart from Trusteeship Council, we have United Nations General Assembly, United Nations Security Council, you have the International Court of Justice, you have United Nations Economic and Social Council, and many more, right. Moving on to the next important news, which is about the award and honors, and which is related to the national awards. You must have seen clips of these a lot on social media. Now we have discussed about it, why they are in news, because initially when we discussed in one of our sessions it got announced, but recently 2-3 days back on in the month of August, these got announced, and on the 17th of October, basically 3 days back, these awards were actually presented to the awardees, right. So as we've already discussed in one of our sessions, that the national awards are given by National Film Development Corporation of India. This year, 69th National Film Award, this was the edition, and they have honor the films of 2021. Okay, who are responsible, which ministry is responsible? Basically, it is the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting who are responsible for that, and in this particular ministry has announced the winners on the 24th of August right, earlier. Now, along with this, Dadasaheb Phalke recipient were felicitated by the President Draupadi Murmu on the 17th of October. They did that in the Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi. Now, let me just quickly give you some basic information about the Dadasaheb Phalke Award. Dadasaheb Phalke Award is one of the highest award in the field of cinema which is given to the Indians. Secondly, it was introduced in the year 1969. Yes, and somebody who has done tremendous, who has achieved tremendous, or have given tremendous contribution as far as cinema is concerned, as far as film personality is concerned. These awards are given to those people. Alright, now any recipient who has won, they will be awarded with the Golden Lotus Award, which is a Swarn Kamal. They'll be given a cash prize of 1 million, right, which is US $13,000, and a shawl. And the 2021 recipient was Wahida Rahman ji, right, with the Lifetime Achievement Award. Now, moving further, we have an entire list over here for the winners. The best feature film was Rocketry. If you have seen, it was a best feature film which got featured in one of the OTT platforms, right? R. Madhavan was in there, right? It was about a scientist, Rocketry. The best director was given to Nikhil Mahajan for the film Godavari. The best popular film providing wholesome entertainment was RRR, and you must not forget that RRR has even won a lot of awards globally, right? Oscars and Golden Globes and many more. Nargis Dutt Award for Best Film on National Integration was the Kashmir Files, right? And for that, Anupam Kher also received one of the awards for the Kashmir Files. The Best Actor was given to Allu Arjun for Pushpa, for the movie Pushpa. The Best Actress was given to Alia Bhatt for Gangubai Kathiawadi and Kriti Sanon for Mimi. So both of them got that. Best Supporting Actor was given to Pankaj Tripathi for Mimi, and the Best Supporting Actress was given to Pallavi Joshi for the Kashmir Files. So these are the important categories that you should be aware of, and these are the people who won the national awards, and this was the 69th edition of the national awards. With this, we have covered all the important news that had happened from the 16th to the 19th of October. Thank you so much, guys, for staying tuned. Subscribe to Pratham Test Prep channel if you haven't done already, and I shall be seeing you super soon in the next video session that we'll do on Monday. Till then, take care, bye bye, and stay safe.